Now on to the next tale that animal lovers find especially horrifying. Is it true that a woman microwaved her pet poodle? In Bordeaux, France, life was simple for Estelle Forget. She spent her time living a carefree life without all the trappings of modern technology. But it was her love of dogs that gave her inspiration, oddly enough, to embrace high-tech conveniences.
I love to use the computer. I am a poodle fancier, and I can keep in touch with like-minded breeders.
But it wasn't always so. There was a time when anything modern confounded Estelle. She would learn about the dangers of one new appliance the hard way.
My story is famous around the world now, see? It has been heard and seen in many media. I hope many people will take it as a lesson. I certainly learned it.
Estelle had one great passion in life. The senior citizen spent a lot of time with her dog Minky. Daily walks and daily companionship. Minky was a miniature poodle.
This little Minky was my partner in life. You know, we were always together.
Mrs. Forget liked to keep his coat clipped quite short, which meant a lot of grooming.
I buy new things for him. He had a bath, and I put little things in the bath and he smells good.
People pampering their pets is not new to Mrs. Forget's son, Gaston. As a fashion photographer, he lives in a fast world of extravagance. But what did seem over the top to him was his mother's bizarre method of drying the dog's hair after the bath.
Minky had to be neat and tidy, so she used to place him in the oven for 5 minutes.
Mrs. Forget believed that putting the dog in the oven for 5 minutes on the lowest setting was the best way to fluff up the frizzy poodle fur.
Always with the door open, of course. I'm not foolish.
Oh, there you are, Mama.
One day, Gaston arrived with some new kitchen gadgets, a way of pampering his mom to make her life easier.
Everything. A coffee machine, an ice cream making machine, a bread oven, everything.
At her age, Estelle Forget was skeptical about learning new technology. But the microwave did seem to capture her imagination.
I have to take her, guide her by the hand, show her how it works. You have no waste of time. You can use it so easily. You can eat food in seconds. And when I say that, bam, her face changes. Her eyes light up.
Pleased with her new time-saving device, Estelle took Minky out on his daily stroll.
It was lovely and sunny. So I said, come on, Minky, we are going to have a nice walk. And it was very happy, and we walked for quite a while.
A change in the weather was about to change everything for little Minky.
Let's go. The clouds came. The sky was so dark. We had to run. I said, no, we can't stay outside. We have to go home.
Estelle didn't often take her poodle out in the rain. If he got wet, it was usually in a bathtub. And under those circumstances, she would have dried him the conventional way, in her oven. But this time, Minky was soaked and freezing. Estelle was panicked and wanted a faster way to dry off Minky and warm him up.
He was a bit agitated because he was so wet. So, what shall I do?
Do something. Only 5 minutes. And oh.
Estelle put the timer to 5 minutes and hit start. No animals were harmed in the making of this show. Here to illustrate the dangers of a microwave is radiation specialist Dr. Rick Ubik.
Microwaves vibrate the water molecules in food at 2,450 million times per second. That generates a lot of friction, that generates a lot of heat, and that's what cooks your food. So inside the body of the poodle, the fluids would become hot and then would start to vaporize. I can simulate what would have happened to the poodle with an egg, having a tough outside but a liquidy inside.
Ubik demonstrates what could have happened to the dog using this industrial microwave.
There you go.
While Minky was in the microwave, Estelle dried her hair.
And I entered the kitchen after 5 minutes or so. And what did I see? Oh, it was horrible. Horrible, my poor little Minky. What did I do? Oh, it was a nightmare.
A poodle in a microwave, a dark and twisted tale. But is it true? Find out at the end of the show. Was it Estelle Forget and her microwaved poodle? False. This is an age-old legend which has had slight variations throughout the years. The story of dogs, cats, and hamsters being dried in microwaves, ovens, and even dryers has been told for decades. Although the story isn't true, microwaves do kill, so please don't try this at home.